So welcome back everyone, Mike here. I am down here at the Renewable Resources Processing Center, and I just moved the conveyor and the log splitter, kind of getting everything set up here to tear into that big pile of firewood poles right there. Should be pretty good. I need more room down here, I really do, but I'll be working on that in the spring. What the plan is, I can bring the excavator down, set right over there. It'll be a little bit tight to the splitter getting started, but as I get through the pile, it should be okay. Grab a log, swing it over, cut it up, right onto the splitter, split it, up the conveyor, and then at this end, I'll have one of those firewood bags hanging from the forks on the tractor. We did a test with them. They hold 1/3 of a cord. That's one of them right over there. And I'll also use the an IBC tote for the nice straight smaller pieces, and we'll throw them in there and use that for bundle firewood. So it should work out pretty good. Only small issue I have right now is it's a sheet of ice down here, but I'll be careful getting started, and once I get started and get some wood chips scattered all around here, it should be a lot better. The other thing I'd like to do is get this whole area stone down here. I'll do that this spring or summer, but we're expanding down there on the other side of that pile of logs, and I got a good plan in place here to open this all up down here and get a whole bunch more room. But I think we should be able to crank out some firewood pretty quick with this setup. This is a Wolfe 22-ton splitter. It's the compact commercial, and the Wolfe 24-foot conveyor. This has a cycle time of around 6.5 seconds. It's quick. I got the 4-way wedge and a 6-way wedge as well. Well, I'm going to run up to the house and see what Melissa and the kids are into, and probably get some lunch, and then I'll come back down here later on this afternoon. We'll fire this up and we'll see how it does. Hey Archie. How was the hike?
Good, but I have a thought.
What?
I love everything. Oh.
Whoa! You almost went down.
That whole trail is so icy. I almost fell down probably 10 times. There's a bunch of woohoo, and then you look to see if anyone's watching. I love everything about Archie, but on those trails, the way he interacts with the other 2 dogs, I can describe him like this. When the teacher said in like 5th grade, line up to go to recess, and there would be a kid that's like, I'm carrying the kickball. You know, it was a big deal to get in line and be able to carry the kickball out to recess, out to the playground. And then there was always some kid from the back that wasn't the one picked to carry the ball, and he'd go up behind him and like hit the ball out of his hand.
That's Archie.
That's Archie. He would take their sticks or like just bump up against them where they would just flip and...
Oh yeah.
He's that kid that's jealous that he's not carrying the kickball.
It's pretty nice. I mean, it's cold, but it's a beautiful day.
Well, walking in the snow is a workout between trying to be careful because where your tractor wheels are for...
Yeah, where the ruts are.
There, it's like the toboggan would go right down that. So you're trying not to slip, and then you're in the snow. It's a good workout.
Look at that sky. It is just a perfect day to be cutting firewood. It's clear, it's cold, the ground's frozen, just a beautiful day. But I got a nice pile of rounds here already right next to the splitter, which is good. That's maple that I'm cutting right now. That pile of logs over there, there's maple, some cherry, some elm, some red oak, just kind of a mix of your typical Pennsylvania hardwoods. And by the way, I'm using this 500i right here. This is my go-to saw for everything now. This thing just screams through that wood. Really, really nice saw, not much vibration. It's loud though, but I wear the those 3M headphones, listen to the radio down here on a beautiful day. Perfect. Now this excavator, you know, I did not buy this just for cutting firewood. However, since it's here, I'm absolutely going to use it. It really saves my back. It's great being able to keep those logs up off the ground. Plus, you're not getting your bar into the ground, so it works out really well. This video is going to run kind of long, so I think what I'm going to do is cut some more, and then in the next video, we'll bring the tractor down in some of those firewood bags, and we'll see how they load off the conveyor. I think it should work out all right. You know, I'll just hold it up there at the forks, and I have a pallet underneath there, and we'll start filling up some of these bags. I'm curious to see how long it'll take by myself. Right now, Melissa's up the house with Hunter, but we could really move fast with her and the excavator, so I don't have to be getting in and out, pulling the logs out and cutting them and all that stuff. If she could just pull them over to me cut them, and then both of us splitting, it'll be really fast. It will. Can't hardly tell if I'm in the screen or not. The sun's so bright, but I'm not complaining. But anyway, this setup you see here behind me to cut firewood, this is about, I don't know, 25 or 30 years in the making. When I first started cutting wood, I had a Stihl 028, and then I sold that to a buddy of mine, and I bought an 036 Pro, and I still have that saw today, and it still runs really well. It's up in the garage. And I didn't have a tractor or anything then, I just used a wheelbarrow, but that was okay because everything I was cutting was pretty much right here around the house. Matter of fact, this is all trees where we're standing, and I cleared all this and moved this dirt here to make this work area. Then after a couple years, I bought a used Kawasaki Bayou, an old two-wheel drive four-wheeler, and we ran the wheels off that thing. Everybody used it. I used it for wood. Melissa ran it around, the kids ran it around, so I used that. Then I bought my first tractor, and things just kind of evolved over time, and it's definitely getting easier, which is good because I'm not getting any younger. But this excavator, being able to hold them up off the ground is just fantastic on the back. But anyway, I think this video is running kind of long, so what I'll do in the next video, you'll see me, I'm going to bring the tractor down with some of those firewood bags, and we'll start splitting some wood, and it should work really well off this conveyor, but we will definitely be able to ramp up production. But I think that's about it. So like I always say, I appreciate y'all being here. I really do. And if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.